Hello everyone, it's Friday, April 23rd, 2021. This is your Commonwealth Club Week in Review. Hear what you missed this week and what we've got lined up for you next week. I'm David from the club's finance department, and I'll be your host for today's overview. Thanks for joining us. Speaking of finance, did you know the Commonwealth Club is a non-profit member-supported public affairs forum? Your tax-deductible membership or gift gives you up-close and personal access to the thought leaders of our day and opens the door to the 500 programs we produce every year. There were some great programs this past week and more good programs on the schedule for next week, so let's get started. On Tuesday, April 20th at 10 a.m., Humanities Chair George Hammond was in conversation with Sabine Hassenfelder live from Frankfurt, Germany, discussing her most recent book, Lost in Math: How Beauty Leads Physics Astray.
We can make predictions for what we should see there in the cosmos, how galaxies should look like, how they should behave, how structures should form. What we actually see doesn't match with the prediction.
Tuesday at noon, former Speaker of the House, John Boehner, shared his colorful tales from the halls of Congress with Melissa Cain in his new memoir, On the House.
You do the right things for the right reasons, the right things will probably happen. I told my members this every day. Whether you vote yes or no, one of your constituents is not going to be happy. So you might as well do what you think's right and just not worry about it.
Tuesday at 6 p.m., it was Your Turn, How to Be an Adult with Julie Lithcott-Haynes.
You can summon kindness and claim it and be it and give it, along with gratitude and mindfulness. Those are the things, no matter what, they can improve the quality of our conversations, of our relationships. I truly believe it.
Wednesday's program at 3 p.m. was Marlon Peterson, Incarceration, Redemption, and an Abolitionist's Freedom Song.
But we don't think about what happened to him that would cause them to be in that place in the first place. But I'll also say the converse of it is what we have now, which is we have this punishment system that does not focus on the root of anything.
Thursday at noon on Michelle Meow, it was Hollywood and the mainstreaming of anti-Asian racism.
When you are an actor of color with some level of mainstream or public visibility, you carry the burden of having been made into the mouthpiece and face of your community, and in many ways it's not fair.
Thursday at 5:30 p.m., it was former CDC chief Dr. Tom Frieden. He spoke about balancing personal freedoms against the requirements of public servants charged with maintaining public health.
I keep going back to that three-word summary: patience, discipline, and solidarity. We don't have to wait forever. Just going to be a couple more months. Discipline, we have to focus on reaching the unreached with vaccines. And solidarity, we have to recognize that ill health anywhere is a threat to health everywhere.
Michelle Meow wrapped up the programming week on Friday at 5:30 p.m. with Inside the Adachi Project, a new storytelling initiative created in partnership with the San Francisco Public Defender's Office.
Is that the residents sterilizing with no gloves and spray bottles and paper towels?
What you're saying makes so much sense, because if we have COVID, then we're the ones wiping the COVID on the COVID.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, please consider becoming a member of the club. Enjoy exclusive discounts and access to special events, all while knowing your contributions directly support our many public programs and civic initiatives. For next week, here's what's lined up starting on Monday, April 26th. At 12 noon, President George W. Bush will discuss his new book of portraits, out of many, one, Portraits of America's Immigrants. Since leaving office, President George W. Bush has used the art of painting to honor the everyday heroes of America. Join us for a special conversation with President Bush as we gain a better appreciation for the humanity behind immigration. Moving to Tuesday the 27th, it's another in our Healthy Society series, our Threatened Human Fertility: Causes, Consequences, and Solutions. Tuesday at 3 p.m., it's an important discussion on affordable housing solutions for California. Join our expert panel for a conversation about equity, change, and the fight to dramatically shift the landscape on affordable housing and homelessness in the Golden State. Moving to Wednesday, April 28th at 3 p.m., it's Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner on justice, power, and progressive prosecutors. Have you ever had a glimmer of an idea for a new company, project, or product, but were convinced you didn't have the tools to get it started? Wednesday at 6 p.m., Ellen Bennett and Angela Duckworth talk Dream First, Details Later on Inform. Thursday morning the 29th at 10 a.m., it's Fadi El-Salameen in discussion with Jonathan Curiel on Arab-Israeli progress towards Middle East peace. On Thursday's noon program, Michelle Meow hosts Reimagining Public Safety with Kat Brooks and James Birch. Join us for a discussion with two leaders in the effort to change the criminal justice system. Thursday at 4 p.m., our Asia Pacific Affairs member-led forum hosts Making Waves, Anatomy of Micronesia's Successful Regional Collaboration. On Friday at noon, Michelle Miao wraps up the week with the history and relevance of ethnic studies in a diverse America. Help spread the word, and our videos, and our podcasts. When you share social media posts about a Commonwealth Club video, audio podcast, or upcoming program, you help introduce others in your social media network to the work the club does. It's a great way to show that you're in the know about the latest trends, speakers, and thought leaders of the day. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks again for your support and for listening. We'll have another Week in Review for you next Friday.